Dear colleagues, hello. I think everyone is here. Everyone has joined. It's time to start. My name is Margarita Krasnyakova, and I'm happy to welcome you at our second online conference. And today we are going to talk about knowledge, experience, and discuss latest innovations of contact correction. I wish everyone productive work and interesting discussions. So what is the agenda for today? It's quite a busy agenda that we are having with regards to some household issues. The recording is going to be available, not discussion, but the speeches are going to be recorded and you'll have an access to them anytime. And if you scan this QR code that you see, this is the last year conference as of 2025. With regards to discussions, we have chat. It's open for your questions. And with regards to certificates and CPDs, certificates are going to be sent to you. With regards to testing and CPD credits, we are not providing it this year. So that was my welcome word. And now I would like to invite you to feel the Swiss Lens Company atmosphere. So this is close to Lausanne, which is in Switzerland. Welcome there. That's where the innovation takes place. It was a wonderful video, and I almost started to dance. The atmosphere is wonderful. And now, once again, I just would like to talk about the history of Swiss Lens Company. It starts in 1997, and this company started as a manufacturer of individual soft lens, and there were only 4 machines to produce contact lenses and only 6 people to support clients worked there. And then in 2002, the company was one of the first started who launched a very interesting and a comfortable site for online orders. And then a lot of products were launched. And in 2012, the company becomes the first manufacturer in Europe for soft lenses with a relaxed system of myopia control. And a lot of you have heard about that. And in 2014, it's one of the best sellers, color lenses appear, and it was really successful. And another bestseller for this year is ortho, keratologic, and scleral lenses as well. And of course, with this manufacturing, those machines not enough. 4 more machines were procured, and soon there'll be investments in additional machines because fortunately the volumes are growing. With regards to the map where the Swiss Lens Company was presented. Initially, it was Germany, Austria, Switzerland, but we have expanded very fast throughout Europe and now globally as well. And in Ukraine, our company is presented, was started to work in 2019, and currently there are 40 countries where Swiss lens can be ordered. And we are expanding our possibilities, opportunities, and we can do the design soft lenses, rigid lenses from -40 to +40 dioptria with astigmatism treatment to -8 and certified system to control myopia. It's relaxed system and it'll be more discussed. It's possible to be used both in soft and rigid lenses and also GP lenses, scleral lenses, therapeutic lens, pipeline, and prosthetic lens. And also we offer everything that's necessary to do contact correction, everything that's necessary for lenses, twin sets, manipulators, special devices to put scleral laces, strips, containers, and the sets that are ready to use for clients and everything that is needed in order to start a new optometry office, for example. So you can place an order with us and we can deliver trial lenses, the mask for the warm compress, and I like this device because it's an electrical one with a USB, retinoscopy, clippers, occluders, and very also important machine on an adapter for the smartphone with a yellow filter. It's for your smartphone, very useful and comfortable because it allows you to make photos and videos very quickly, and the filter is already built in, and the fluoro test also can be done. Moving on, and of course, I cannot help mentioning that it's a golden standard of topography. It's a Medmon topography machine, and there are two versions. This is classic version made in Meridian, and that's being used as a golden standard of topography. So standard, classical, and pro version. Why golden standard? Because the coverage is very big from limbus to limbus, and it allows the opportunity, and the pro version gives us the opportunity. We have the analyzer of the anterior chamber, so we can do the protocols of dry eye analysis, protocols of video can be also obtained, and you can see what I mean by when I'm saying that. And about time economy, time saving without compromises in quality. Together with Medmont, we have developed this button Swiss lens. It allows you to place your order very quickly. Well, directly through that device. So we've done all the measurements, everything that's necessary to be done is to add refraction, to choose the desirable lens, and just press this button and send the order, and the Swiss lens company will get it automatically, will get your order. And also, I would like to tell you a bit more of what kind of orders can be placed, because we've been mentioning accessories and whatever. So hopefully, when I mentioned about our technical opportunities, I impressed you already a bit, but I will just repeat it once again and just mention again the opportunity with regards to the parameters of Swiss Lens Company. And once again, so here it's about soft lenses. So we can manufacture spherical lenses, orbis, toric lenses, torus, as well as multifocal ones, and they might have a toric component. If we are talking about the spherical soft ones, it's Borealis, and also multifocal lenses are possible to be given to patient with presbyopia and cylinder, and that's something that we see very often. That's Toralis. And also, it's a very well known for our company, and we are known throughout Europe, and we are associated with a bestseller, which is Hydrocone. This is the lens, which is a soft lens by design, but it's prescribed to patients with keratoconus, and it gives very good results with regards to visual acuity and the comfort also wearing it. And especially it's very good for those who cannot use scleral lenses for some either subjective or objective reasons. And also I'm happy to mention that we are expanding our program, and we will have a separate teach about hydromet lens. It's post-operative one, very interesting, very necessary, and it's not ordered as often as patient need it yet. And one of our representatives will give more information about that. And of course, some words about color lenses that our company has. And those are usual color lenses, tint with some cosmetic tints, and also therapeutic line of color lens. It's hydrocolor intense. So basically it's for patients with photophobia. So there is a filter inside of this optical lens that allows to decrease the amount of light entering the eye. With regards to hydrocolor filter, it's a very good alternative, convincing alternative that can be an alternative for color spectacles for those patients who need that. And there is also Hydrocolor Pro. It's exclusive. It's prosthesis lenses line. With regards to rigid lens, I'm not going to go very much in depth with regards to that. There's going to be speeches about scleral lenses, and a new lens in our line is corneal rigid lens Evo, and also bestseller is Nightflex orthokeratology lens. It's very easy to order it. You can do it on your own by yourself on our website. And this orthokeratology lens is being optimized all the time, improved all the time. It can be orders with a correction up to -9 dioptrias if we're talking about myopia. And hypermetropia, also possible design, a 3.5 plus, I'm talking about plus 3.5, as well as astigmatism up to 4 dioptria. And also it's a rigid lens for patients with presbyopia and myopia. That's important to add. So if there is myopia in a patient and presbyopia in a patient, it's also possible to use the rigid light contact correction. Also, as you can see here on the slide, there are two different separate designs, center near CM, center distance. And also it's hypermetropic defocus control system, myopia control, relax system. And I will mention a bit more about this relax system. It can be included into different lens design, whatever your patient needs. If it's orthokeratology lens, then it's Nightflex. That becomes Nightflex Relax. Also, it's corneal lens for control of myopia. Also, toric lens for cornea, and if there is contraindications, but the patient wants to use soft lenses, myopia control is also possible. So there is it's a certified system of defocus control. And with cylinder as well, the night lens can also be used, or keratometry is there, for example, that impacts our decision with regards to whether it's ortho or should be used, or soft lenses with regards to technical things, how it all works, and for how long the lens can be used by a patient, and what are our some nuances or details with regards to our work, how we work, and how do you order. I can first tell you what are the terms for lens use. Swiss lens is individual lens that are used 3, 6, or 12 months. So what do I, if we are talking about the beginning, the first try, and we need to do the first fit or try, optimize all the parameters, and we have unstable parameters, progressing myopia, for example. We usually prefer the lens which are used for 3 months, or if the patient also prone to deposits, or we want to support the compliance, and we can see it's important for good results after treatment, and thus we can see the opportunity to see our patient more often. So this is regular control that we can do, regular monitoring, and after that everything's stable, refraction is stable, and for example, no propensity to deposits, and they are used well by the patients, high compliance, then we can think and maybe prefer more ergonomic design that are quite comfortable both for the doctor and the patient. So we can switch over to lens that can be used for 12 months. With regards to 12 months, those are rigid lens, and also hydrocolor soft lens is prosthetic lens. And here the expiry would be 12 months.
But actually, 12 months is the term we can produce it within. Speaking about the order program, it's important to understand the Swiss Lens company will not leave you on your own with a problematic patient, or will not help you selecting some specific things. We're very open to cooperation, especially when you start ordering from us. We try to show you everything, and the training takes place. And, the training is the most efficient when we have a look at various cases, real life cases, and we have a look at parameters, maybe of some specific patients of yours. And this is the proper practice. The parameters are going to change because this is like tailoring the clothes for each and every separate person. We have to have several meetings to tailor the suit, for example, perfectly. The same here. There's this Classic Plus system. If you need to objectively alter the parameters, so you pay for one lens within Classic Plus program, but you can get 2 diagnostic lenses free of charge, to say. Because you've already paid and ordered this first lens. In order to actually perfect fit this lens to the cornea, in order to work with all the operative parameters, and this option is possible just within the first 6 weeks, since the moment you got the receipt for the soft lenses and 12 weeks for rigid lenses. Within this period, you need to manage seeing the patient, having a thorough look what needs to be optimized, text us. We produce the lens, send it to you, then you try fitting it, then you see maybe some parameters needs to be changed. You send an email to us, then we introduce all the alterations, changes, and send you the next lens. And actually, you won't need to pay for further lenses. That is going to be into the price of the first one. You've optimized it all, everything works, and it will cost you less because you can order the lens using Simple Plus program. And this also works for all the colored lenses in our company. The next slide is the final one, and I would like to emphasize your attention on possibility of training and certain practical training, both online and offline in the clinic. In order to learn more about the training, you can do so at our website. And please scan the first QR code. And also, if you are not with us yet and you would like to become our client, that's the second QR code you can see on this slide. I'm very grateful for your attention.